All right, cool. Sorry about that, guys. Don't worry, we won't be here ever again unless it's a total emergency like tonight was.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. We have neon on these front windows, and that noise, that buzz you were hearing was the neon. So
correct.
We had to go and shut that off, and of course, shut the cameras down and.
What's up, Tony? Tony
from
UK.
Cleveland, Michigan. You guys should get together and just duke it out. You guys look tired.
Yes.
Well, you know, I tell you, we are tired, but this couch really doesn't help because, like, when you sit in this couch, yeah. So, but we're sorry. We're in the waiting room today.
Yeah.
We're running really behind. Well, okay, we're not really behind. Like for the day, considering what we had to get done today. Today was a weird day. Today we had a customer drive from out of town with a ton of little projects. So there was a bunch of little tiny projects. Boston in the house, and we're back. Probably hot down there. Actually, you know what? The weather has been beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been running at night, and it's been like, it's almost been cool. Like, I've almost been like, you get that little chill, and then you realize, no, it's not really chill.
No, but it's really nice.
Yeah,
the weather in here is really nice.
Yeah, so it's been really nice. But anyways, back to today, we had, it was just a lot of little things. Like, it was a front camera, a 4-channel amp, replace some speakers, put ferrules on all the zero gauge. Just little things. Put an alarm in. Yes, we did an alarm today. Unbelievable, right?
Manchester, look at that.
What's up from UK? Carl, what's
going
going on? Manchester United.
Manchester United, yeah.
I have that shirt because it's got a Chevy emblem.
What's up, Victor?
It's got a Chevy logo on it, so I bought one because I like, drive a Chevy. So nice top-down weather here during the days. Yeah, it's not top-down weather during the days, but it is nice at night. Any 911 cars? No, actually, it's been kind of nice. It's been real busy with just regular old installs. Don't worry though, I'm sure we have some coming. There's always a few in the pipeline, so have no fear. Let's see, what happened this weekend? You had a busy weekend.
I have a nice weekend, yeah.
Yeah, you went to Busch Gardens.
We went to Busch Gardens, from 11 to 7.
That's a long time. Yeah. What's up, Bill?
Yeah, that was a long day. But we have fun.
How to use the bass knob. Okay, so for the two 9601s, how to use the bass knob. What you're going to do is you're going to plug both the bass knobs in. You're going to turn them all the way up, and then you're going to get an LC1, which is a pack volume control, and you're going to use that on the RCA section. That's going to be the easiest way to do that. Love the install videos. Thank you, Clint. So today was today was one of those parent days. So today was Haley's last day for her first year in college. Nice. So Sunday we moved her out of the dorm. So she's going to be home for the next couple months, which will be nice. But yeah, she finished her first year. It's hard to believe.
What's up, Willie?
1 year is done. So very, very good for her. She took her finals today, and she's already home.
Yeah.
She couldn't wait. She's like, I can't wait.
Nope. I'm out of here.
Had her stuff packed, and she's gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was very nice, very cool. Very proud of her. Can't wait. She's already. It's funny, it's like she's happy to be home, but she's already looking forward to next year, which is cool and twisted. So as long as that lasts, I'm cool. Can't get my videos to play on my Pioneer MVH 829 via USB. And you'd be correct, because it is that takes a very specific codecs to get that to work. And you have to have it very down res. So and I believe it is, I want to say that was MP4. There's a variation of all those, but it's very specific which one it is. So for one, try very low res first off. So try something like the 630 or 360 range, and then try like MP4, MPEG-4, M4V. There's a whole bunch of different ones that all seem like they should be the same thing, but they're not. And I tell you, it's not going to look good, and it's going to be choppy.
Right. All right, Aideen, a 2007 Dodge Caliber.
Yes.
With the Boston system.
Yeah.
Is the amp on the firewall behind the radio?
Oh, I don't remember.
No.
I don't think I don't know if we've ever done one of those.
The caliper?
No. Dodge Caliber. Honestly, I don't know where the amp is in that car. But it's going to be big. Most of those Dodge amps are pretty big, and you'll know it's an amp. You know, typically if you plug it should have 3 plugs. There should be 3 plugs on it. One that is clearly speaker, one that is speaker and input, and then one that is power usually. Sometimes just 2, but if you unplug one of them, the sound should go away. Okay.
Brandon, he did the alarm. Yeah, he always did the
I
alarms.
do the alarms.
Yeah.
I look at alarms as like, if any of you guys ever seen Quigley Down Under, it's a great Tom Selleck movie. He has to go to Australia to shoot pygmies. He decides not to do it. He has a long gun. And of course the guy there thinks he's a trickster with a pistol.
Yep.
And Quigley Down Under, at the end of the movie, there's a scene where like he gives him a pistol. And of course he knows how to use, hey there Grumpy, hey look who's talking. He knows how to use a pistol, he just prefers to use the rifle. And alarms are one of those things. It's like, it's not that I don't know how to put an alarm. I just prefer not to.
Yeah.
You know, but I'll do them. I'll do them anytime I have to. It doesn't. Opinions on how the Hummer turned out. How did you guys like the SPL style speakers? Straight up, I hate SPL style speakers. I'm going to be the first one to tell you that I don't like them. They do nothing for me.
You don't like loud stuff.
They hurt my ears. They make me nauseous. However, that doesn't mean that we can't appreciate having the fun of putting them in. And that was your customer.
Yeah.
So you got to demo it for him.
Oh, it's just nothing to demo. Turn it up, turn it down. It sounds loud.
But as far as like, you know, the nice thing about that video is that the epicenter turned out. I like the epicenter for like when we were playing Van Halen. I like that, and I think it's cool. Yeah. So for that, I was real happy with the way it turned out.
All right, congratulations to Andy. He missed the start of the show because he got married.
Oh, good job! Welcome to the wonderful world of being married, where all your hopes and dreams get smashed into the ground.
Yeah,
at
exactly.
Some point. I'm joking. It's
hey, what do you think about the Elite series, Morel?
I haven't really seen them yet.
No,
I don't know. I haven't seen them yet, but they're Morel, so they're going to be amazing.
So
and that's a totally biased opinion.
All right, so the caliber location, the amplifier.
Yes.
Jason say.
Back cover of the kick as AMI tracks and the Hummer.
Hey.
Oh no, I was reading two things there. It moves. Hey Jeremy, what's going on?
Oh my God! I'm like,
what did Jeremy say? Jeez, what did Fro say? Give me some Fro.
Hang on.
Fro, what
Jason
are you doing? I thought you were supposed to be in the bay.
Amp location. It's in the right side of the cargo area.
There you go. It's in the back of the car.
All right.
So
everything got confused over here.
Oh. I'm trying to read these as I go. Oh, one other thing too. You guys saw part 1 of Fernando's car stereo lab. Not necessarily going to be the title for him. I just needed something last night to throw up there. I'm still going to work on that. There's lots of ideas. Yesterday was a really long day, so it was like I had enough time to edit. It's amazing how long it takes to edit a 7-minute video. Oh, it's up from Norway.
There you go.
How do you guys like the millihertz speakers? Love them.
Yeah.
Now, as far as that goes, we haven't even filmed part 2, so it's going to be a while. We actually just got the pieces in this week, today. All the pieces came in that we were waiting for, so we're going to start on it hopefully in the next day or so, getting some of that stuff on there. Fernando was more like a short. Yeah, it was a short. There's no doubt about it. It was only 7 minutes, but it still took forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways.
All right, so, hey, hello. When you mount the amp in the rear tire, well, on the 5th generation Camaro, is there anything to look when drilling to the rivets?
No, I really, no. We've never had an issue. Because, yeah, we haven't had an issue on that one. I think the only thing behind it is the rear end.
Yep.
The gas tank, I believe, is up underneath the seat. So, I could be wrong on that. I don't remember, but I know we've never had a problem with rivets in that car. What we have had a problem with is if you get the amp up too high, then you have to shave off that spare tire cover, kind of like bulges down. Sometimes you have to whack the bottom side of that off for the amp to get in. So make sure you get the amp as far down in there as possible, unless it has no spare tire.
Alright. Are you ever installed steering wheel control modules on the Mercedes with optical system?
Yes. Some of the older ones, which, you know, I'm sure Jeremy should chime in on that. I know that, there you go. Go to, download the PAC app, go to your iPhone, Android, whatever store, download, you know, go to PAC, download the Control Pro app, and there you can type in whatever make, model, and year of the car, and it'll give you the ability to or can't do it. If PAC can't do it, Nav TV might make an interface, or Metro just came out with a bunch of new interfaces for Mercedes-Benz, so some of those will be able to do it. Just depends on the year. But the CP2, if it can do it, that would be the device that would do it.
Alright, option, I know you already respond that. Dean, you know you won 4 18s in your Camaro.
You do, I do.
You do?
Oh, heck yeah. Sorry. The most I've ever had in a car is 215s. You know, when I was in high school, I drove a Renault Encore. For any of you guys that might know what that is, and I had that was like my growing up car.
Yeah.
That had every system under the sun. I had 215s, I had 212s, I had 410s, I had many versions of 212s. I had 2.8s. And then I had a Morel system in it, I had an XTR system in it, I had a JBL system, I had a Peerless system, all powered off of Ryan amplifiers at one point. I had some Sherwood's amplifiers in there, Go Lightning. Some of the older Mercedes have the SW CAN with the SWIRC. Okay, so there you go. Go to pack-audio.com, type in your make, model, and year, and if it's available, it will work. They make two modules. They make SWI CAN and the SWIC. They're designed to work with one another. So if it doesn't work with a CP2, but remember, always Renault Encore, baby, 1984.
Nice.
Mine was a 1983 GS series, so it came with cool aluminum wheels and a sunroof.
Wow.
I spent a ton of money on that piece of crap.
In a 1996 Lexus LX 450.
John Macerio knows what my car is. Yes. We were in high school.
If you were redoing the entire system, will you keep the speakers in the armrest?
Keep the speakers in the armrest?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No. Or the headrest.
Oh, the headrest.
The
just
headrest.
get rid of it.
No, I would
disconnect it.
I would just disconnect them. I mean, there again, a lot of the times these manufacturers put these kick-ass surround sound systems in there that do all kinds of neat stuff, and they're neat because they're a bunch of small drivers, and they're going for a specific thing, which is try to get great sound out of cheap drivers. Sometimes that works out, sometimes it doesn't. It really just depends what you're going for. You know, if you want better products, you know, and this always reminds me of the Haley Bose story, where we're in the Bose place, and she listens to it, you know, and they're like, oh, you know, this is so amazing, and she gets out, and she's like, was that supposed to sound good? Yeah. You know, it's like, no. Well, yeah, they think it is, but it's not. So it's what sounds good to you. I personally would probably try to take those away, depending on the type of system I'm trying to design. Okay.
All right. So, who painted the wall behind you?
It just looks really bad because right now the sun is setting. But yeah, it was the color we chose, and I think he went kind of thin in places. Yeah. It looks better in person, but yeah, there's actually the big 5-star logos right up above us. In hindsight, I put it up real high because of the little kitties that like to bang on this. For this, I probably would have gone lower. I know it's kind of boring to look at this. I apologize. We were just, it was a tough go getting this show up tonight because we were just trying to. When we're done with this, we actually have to go back into the bay because we have to finish up what we're doing because we have to deliver the car first thing tomorrow morning. Yay.
Alright, Ray say, that build will make me get an Epicenter, listen to a ton of Pantera heavy music.
Yeah.
But also bass music. what? I won't want to the center with my heavy bass music already in the way to switch back and front with it.
Well, you just turn the volume knob up and down. So when you're working with the epicenter, you know, when you turn the volume knob up, it gives you the crazy boomy obscene sound.
Yeah.
When you turn the volume down, it turns it off. So it's just it's a level adjust from 0 to all the way up. So yeah, like in the video when we played the the Latino song, and it had a good bass, and then we turned it up and it just went crazy.
No, that it is Mexican. That thing is just Mexican.
That was just straight Mexican.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, no, and there again, we really want to do some videos on the epicenter, and we're planning on it, but we've been waiting. You know, it's all time. It's all time. Trust me, we want to get all these videos done. I still want to do the speaker test, but we just got in our new oscilloscope today.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
I'll grab it.
Okay. So let's see. Do you have any videos on capacitor install? Aloha from Hawaii. No, we don't have any videos on capacitors because we don't use it. We'd rather to do
batteries.
External battery. Yeah. So if you have the ability to buy a battery, just do a battery.
You can get the small SPV20. Yeah. Everyone makes a little tiny one, but do a Google search on SPV20. You'll get an idea of the size. So I did not think this thing was going to be this big. I thought it was going to be much smaller, but I wanted something that had a nice big screen on it. That way it'll look good in videos. So we just got this in today. Yeah. It's heavy too.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I can't wait to do some playing with it. Dean, you need an editing crew. You know, the only problem with like getting an editing crew, as it were, is that they'd have to know how to install. Because editing, it's like
like the last time you said, yeah. You know, like you know what you want in that edit.
Yeah.
So if somebody's doing it,
yeah, the show really. I mean, yeah, unfortunately,
it's not gonna be the same.
Yeah. Yeah. Do I consider myself an SQ guy? No, I don't. I really don't. I consider. I mean, you know, I don't really like to put a label on it per se. You know, everyone, are you SQ or your bass? I'm just a guy that likes music or likes a specific type of music, and I know what I like and I know what I don't like. So I'm not a wine and cheeser, as I like to call them. You know, but there again, I'm not a beer and party on the weekends kind of guy either. So there's a there's a thin line, but yeah. Wow. Thanks, gentlemen. Time to go to girls' soccer practice. Been there, done that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So have fun with that. I have a soccer tournament this weekend. Haley's playing.
Nice.
Last one ever.
All right, Lloyd. This is crazy.
Okay,
that's crazy.
Give it to me.
Alfredo say, hey guys, remember my
sound quality. Okay, go ahead.
Sound quality. Okay. Remember my Toyota Camry 2018 with the JBL audio sound system. I took it to the audio shop and they charged me $3,000 to dynamite the 4 doors and the trunk. You think it's too much?
Who?
I don't know.
Did we do that?
No. He took it to another shop and they charged him
$3,000.
Yes.
Well, I know we did that for that one guy. We did the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't think we charged him $3,000.
No.
Okay. Here's the deal with Dynamat, Roadkill, sound deadening, sound skin. Doesn't matter. Anytime you're doing any form of dampening material, it is highly labor intensive. The product is reasonably cheap, but it's like a lot of time. So if they had your car for, let's say, a day and a half, I know we just did one of those for somebody first part of the year. It took us, we did the front doors one day, and we did the interior, the inside of the door pan, the metal,
outside,
both sides, and then we did the door panel itself. So we did all 3 layers there, and that was about 3.5, 4 hours.
A little bit
for
more,
those 2 doors.
Yeah.
And then he came back and we did the rear doors.
Yeah, that's true, for 2 doors.
And then he came back and we did the rear deck. So we had his car a total of 3 different days just because, and it's tough. I mean, we wouldn't charge that, but I could see where somebody could.
I mean,
I would want to charge that because, you know, hey, why not? If they did an amazing job and it rattle and it doesn't rattle and everything is perfect and you're happy with it,
yeah,
then rock on.
See,
what's up from Orlando?
What's up, Orlando?
All right.
Hello. All right. Have you found a better place to mount the amps on the Camaro? Oh, okay. 2011, other than the tire wheel.
Believe it or not, okay, so in the car itself, the factory amplifier goes right, you know, here's your tail lights.
Yep.
It sits in front of the tail lights at the back of the car. There's a spot on either side for 2 small amplifiers. So, I mean, if you have a big amplifier, no, but if you have like a small 5-channel, you could fit it back there, no problem. Otherwise, I think we've put them in the corners a couple times maybe, but that's really about it.
All right, best double DIN for Android phone. Price range about $400. Is going in a 2008 Crown Victoria.
Probably the MVH 2300. That's going to give you Android Auto, 6-channel 4-volt preamp output, 7-inch touchscreen. You know, it's going to be under that price range, but keep in mind, you're going. What kind of car is it?
It's a Crown Victoria.
Crown Victoria is going to be a tight fit, especially for a 2008.
You don't like the Sony?
Sony's top, Alpine's bottom, so it would have to be an Alpine.
That's true.
The problem with a lot of those Crown Vics is that the radio is tapered, so you're going to have to pull out your radio and see if it's a tapered radio. If it's a tapered radio, you're going to want to look like an Alpine 207, which is going to kill your price range. Because the problem is the air conditioning duct's behind it. So some of those, we just did one last week, but I don't remember what year it was, and you would have been fine. But you just have to see when you slide the radio out, make sure it's a true double DIN all the way back. If it is, you're okay.
All right. So, will you recommend getting a set of quality passive crossover or using the separate amp for tweeters? The goal is sound quality system.
Hold on one second. So then should I go ahead and do it? I'm just tired of being. So I'm guessing Alfredo is the guy with.
Yep.
Okay.
With the 3000K. Yeah.
Here's the thing, Alfredo. I'm hoping you have more than one stereo shop in town. If it's a stereo shop that you trust and you're really comfortable with them doing the work for you, and that's the price they charge, you're going to have to pay it. The other option is to learn to do it yourself. You're going to save a ton of money. It's not hard to do. The hardest part is just getting the car apart, and that's where a lot of people, you know, are scared or just don't want it to do it. But you know, it's like if they're the guys you trust and you're comfortable with them doing it and that's what they charge, pay it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you got to pay for that, you know, and it's you know, but that's just what it is. But if you're tired of the rattle, and that car does rattle, God, that car does rattle. The other thing too is make sure you talk with them and find out specifically what they're going to do, like how much are they going to use, where are they planning on doing it, so that you can justify the expense. You know, if they're going to put it on the inside of the door panel, the outside of the door panel, and also on the door panel itself, make sure if they're going to do it though that they do that everything is still serviceable when you're done. It's a 2018. Something may break at some point, so you got to make sure that a lot of places they just cover up all the harnesses. Make sure they're pulling the harnesses off and going underneath harnesses and reattaching the harnesses after the fact. So, what's up, AVDC in the house?
AVDC?
Yeah.
Oh. ACDC.
No,
sounds
no,
like
it's AVDC. Come
I
on, man.
know,
We've had this conversation
I
enough.
know. All right, say hello to Miguel from El Paso, Texas.
Hey, what's up?
Okay. Let's see. The old school PG bass cube was.
Yeah, I never saw that one.
Was the best bass. And then Sir Jeremy needs to get Jeff and John on the ball to release that.
Yeah. Not gonna happen.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. John has moved on from Phoenix Gold. He's doing advertising now, and you know Jeff's a trainer, and he begs for other things. Right now, they got enough stuff on their plates. I've never used the lizard skin, so.
All right. Will a set of P3 D2s 10s, P3 10s.
P3 10s.
Yeah. dual twos.
Yep.
Run fine and a Rockford R 500.1 at 2 ohms. The R is the prime?
Yeah.
No.
I wouldn't do that.
I would do the 750.
Yeah, but that's 1 ohm stable. 750 jumps up to
That's
1 ohm stable. So you'd have to get dual twos.
Dual twos.
I would get dual twos to do a 750.1 because.
Well, that's a dual two.
We said dual fours.
No. It's a B3 dual two.
Okay, dual twos, 4
Yeah.
4 ohm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need dual fours then.
Yeah, so they can.
Either way, 501 isn't enough to do anything really exciting with those woofers.
No.
It'll run them, but it's not going to be enough power.
Should I? Okay, let's see. Get another quote. That's what Jason said.
Yeah, get another quote. Hey, Ethan, what's going on, buddy? I like the more comfortable digs. Actually, this is really uncomfortable to sit on.
Yes, that's what I'm like this.
I'm sitting on my foot because I feel like I'm just falling asleep.
And I'm charging my phone. If you see it.
Yeah.
So.
If I were to do it myself, what I need? What would I need? Oh, I got tools possibly. So you're gonna want a panel tool. You're gonna want some. You're gonna need a panel tool. Like you could hit up Harbor Freight, pick up a panel tool. You can pick some plastic tools and a set of pick tools. And you need a good ball end of a screwdriver and some gloves. And you can probably take your whole car apart, go slow.
Yeah.
And then
a lot of time.
And then just take it one door at a time. But yeah, you'll save a ton of money. That's for sure. What do you feel are the best 6.5 components for the money?
The 6.5.
Yeah,
6.5?
Yeah, 6.5 components for the money. Now, see, this is the reason why I'm asking this is gloves for noobs or people that like their fingertips. Because I have a lot of blood.
I got a lot, yeah.
But
okay,
so
I mean,
it's a loaded question because there's really no great answer to that because it depends on what kind of music you're listening to.
Exactly, and then,
so I could say get somewhere else.
When you say for the money, what kind? Like what type of money?
So there's 3 speakers that pop in my head.
Okay.
There's the Kenwood Excellence.
Kenwood Excellence.
Sound great.
Yep.
You have the new S-Type Alpines.
The new S-Type. Yep.
Very pleased with the new, which is S whatever they're called.
Yep.
Those are really nice.
Yep.
And then you have like the Rockford Punch.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 totally different sounds.
Yeah.
3 very similar price points.
What about the Pioneer
TSDs? No.
No.
I mean,
like you said, like what kind of money? Jason, the Focal K2s.
Well, those are definitely or the Morels.
Yeah.
So there's if you want to go up some, Focal Access with Focal integration are really nice.
Yeah.
Someone said something about some high energies.
High energies are
nice. It really just comes down to the type of music you listen to. So you have to have a idea of, like, do you listen to rock? Do you listen to classical? Do you listen to jazz? Are you one of those guys that listens to everything? For the everything guy, I always just go to the Alpine. Because the Alpine is for the everything guy. Rockford Punch it's Rockford Punch.
All right, Martin, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. It's, I guess, like
Phoenix Gold for the win. There you go. We just put those TIs in Fernando's cars.
There you go. That's true.
Those are very
affordable.
Yes, and well built. I mean, the crossover's kind of big, but we found a place for it. Hertz Energies are great for the money. Yes, they are. So there's a lot of that $150 price point out there that are really great speakers. That's kind of like the sweet spot is that $150. So it's picked up my Morel Maximos cheap. Hope they sound good. They will sound amazing. They're Morel.
Maximo, yeah.
We need to do a video on Morel.
On Morel.
Yeah. We got with like an unboxing and just kind of talk about it, educate some people on it.
Yep.
Add it to the list.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel about the second skin? That's the
Yeah.
He already answered that question. We answered it. I think that I'm looking. Behind the 2007 caliber radio could be the inverter.
I don't know. Trevor just got some Excellent 6.5s and he loves them. The new X174s are really nice.
Yeah.
They did those last year. Very nice. P165Es or P165Si. So Rockford makes two different versions of the punch speakers that are components. One of them has, and I don't remember which one of them has an outboard crossover network, and the reason why it has that, so if you have a tweeter that mounts, let's say, up on the A-pillar inside the car, and the mid-bass mounts in the door, you want to make sure you get the one that has the external crossover. If you have a component that both the tweeter and the mid-range are mounted in the same plane, meaning like both in the same door, then you want to get the one that has the crossover built into the speaker.
Yeah.
That makes things a lot easier to install in the door of a car because you literally just come into the speaker and you come out of it into the top mid-bass. The 7-inch Kenwoods are excellent. Okay.
That's nice, yeah.
Focal's awesome too. Paul in the house. What's up, Paul?
Okay, so what do you think about the amplifier to run that B310s?
What do I think about it?
Yeah, like what kind of amp?
The 750.1, obviously,
it's just it's a 2 ohm.
Yeah, the 2 ohm is the problem because there's not a lot of big amps at 2 ohm. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Kicker. You can do a Kicker 1200. The CS 1201.
Yeah.
CS 1201 will do 2 ohm and give you maximum power. Check that one out. That's also pretty reasonably priced too. What speakers would you recommend for a 2005 Titan? I'm putting the system in my son's truck and we'll probably be putting in a pair of ARP Type 10s for bass. Yep. That's going to be a tight fit. This is a country and techno. Personally, I'm a Focal fan. I'm thinking something around $300 a pair. Check out the Access. If you're a Focal fan, check out the Access line of Focals. He'll love them. He'll love them. They're going to sound amazing with country. The tweeter is really nice, and they'll pair up well. If he likes Alpine, you could probably check out some the new S-types or X-types, but I would go with the Focal. I think he'd enjoy Focal like you do a lot better. Get some Access. If the Access is on the like ooh, then check out the Integration series. They're very good too. Actually, they're almost just as good. So,
all right.
The other thing too is that's going to be a tight fit underneath the seat with those 10s. Foxbox might make something you want to look at.
All right, kids say.
Access are sweet. Yes, they are.
Why are you guys hiding the passive crossovers in Fernando's door? Will make the testing DSP a pain in the rear if you want to try them active.
Well, the plan is to not do active. So right now, that's not what we're planning on doing, is going active. The other thing too is, you know, look, we're dealing with time here. We only have so many hours in the day that we could be doing this stuff.
And maybe, I mean,
that's not
we
to say
can change
that,
the crossovers in the back.
You know, here's the thing. When we're doing these tests, we're trying to come up with scenarios that we know most people are going to be doing. Not to say that tomorrow or 6 months down the road, you know, we don't pull those speakers out and go active. It's just right now the scenarios that we have coming up. Active isn't one of them.
And like we say, this is a test. This is a lab. We're gonna change here, change that. So it's not gonna stay like that forever.
No. So right now we have those speakers because Artie was kind enough to get them for us.
Thank you, Artie.
So we're gonna run those, and the first, you know, basically what we got is we got those speakers that went in because Artie got us those. Audio Control sent us some amplifiers that we're gonna test out that we're really excited. And then once we get those in, we have the DSR1 that they sent us to play with. So these are all products that we have that we want to have an opportunity to play with
when we have time.
You know, so who knows what tomorrow will bring? You know,
you need to clone yourself.
What?
Victor, you need to clone yourself.
Yeah. Well, the light's getting dim. We should probably turn on that light.
Okay.
Turn on the light. Yeah, we're running out of light here. But you know, who's to say? Oh, that's so bright.
Oh, that's nice.
But you know, hell, Focal might send us some speakers someday, or Morel might send us some speakers, and we need to do a set of components in there. And we want to go active. No problem. We'll pull it all out and start over again. What's up from Australia?
Clint Art.
All right, keep talking. Read some questions. I'll be right back.
Okay, hang on. Yeah, but like we say, the speakers maybe they not gonna stay there forever. We're gonna change it. So let's check it out. Have you guys seen the new Alpine BXE A50S processor?
We've not got that in yet.
No, not yet. Not yet. What are we doing?
I need some light.
Ew, that's very bright.
That's okay.
We don't need that much light, man.
We need that much light.
Really?
Yeah, because the camera's gonna get grainy.
Okay. Alright, it's right in my face.
You'll live. Okay. Alright, we got light.
Alright, do you know any company who produce a double DIN adapter and faceplate for a 82 to 92 Firebird?
They're already out of the car. No, they're not out of the car yet. They're still in the car. We haven't taken them out yet. My hold on. My DSR1 is such a problem. Updates are making it better, but I'm tired of waiting. Huh. You know, because like we had a DSR1 the other day, and we did the updates on it, and knock on wood, it's been working great.
Yeah.
You know, okay. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if it's giving you issues, if it's not working, if you're using it with the iData system, you're kind of stuck. Unless you want to pull it out and go with an Amp Pro. If you're using it as a DSP standalone, then you might want to think about going with the DM608.
Alright, so do you know any company who makes or produce a double DIN adapter for a faceplate 82 to 92 Firebird and Trans Am?
Yeah, Metro has that.
Yeah.
Check out metroonline.com for that dash kit. I'm pretty sure they have it. We were just looking at it. We were looking at one the other day, I thought. For a Camaro?
Think so.
Yeah, for Trans Am. Check out metroonline.com. If anyone's going to have it, they will, because they made some of those older ones. I've not heard the T5 components. I've held them in my hand. I've fondled them. No. Fernando really wants a pair, though.
I want a pair. Who's going to give it to me?
If Rockford wants to send us some to evaluate, I'll be more than happy to go active on them.
I want to.
We'll go active on those.
Yeah.
Hey, from down under.
You guys have any experience with Vibe?
With Vibe?
Like air components?
No.
I have a chance to get a good deal on a set.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we know.
You know, so here's my thought on getting a good deal on a set of speakers. There's always a good deal to be had no matter what you're looking for, I feel. Speakers is kind of sketchy. You know, it's like we were talking about headphones on Saturday.
Yeah.
Because I want to get the Sennheiser 660S's, not the 650.
The 600 series.
The 600, but the 660s. They make 3 6 series. They make a 600, a 650, and a 660.
Oh my god.
Okay, it's very important because, well, a 650 is a 300 ohm speaker, a 660 is a 150 ohm speaker. Regardless, I've heard Sennheisers. I have 2 other pairs, so I know how they sound. Just like, but, you know, when it's like, when it comes to speakers, though, you know, if you can't hear them and you can't get a review of one, or it's scary sometimes buying a set of speakers. Sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith, but I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that, other than to say it's just rough.
All right.
Speakers that are rough.
All right. What do you think about the Kicker RT8 compared to the Pioneer 8-inch shallow mount for silly den type of music, sharp and tight sound?
I don't know. What do you think?
I like the Pioneer.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, I like the Pioneer.
Hey, Marcus, real quick. You having too many problems with the DSR1 problem in my Ford, so I'm guessing you're using the iData Link Maestro. I know by this summer, audio control will be compatible. The DM608 will be compatible with the Maestro. So a couple more months, you'll be able to swap that thing out and put the audio control in there if you want to. So something to think about. I know it's driving you crazy, but a couple more months, Chris says they're going to be out. So
Kid is like, so another word is like they already out from the car.
No, they're not out of the car. Dude, are you kidding me? How hard it was just to get them in there?
I know.
You know?
We have to still install the amplifiers. So.
Yeah, does the LOC produce the same level of clarity as my deck? I have currently an audio control DQ61. Will my new Alpine Alex 107 sound better? Yes. Anytime you're going high level to low level, it should always sound better. Where you're going to run into the fun is with the EQ on the Alpine. Make sure you download the Tune It app to your phone, because you're going to want to use that to tune your 107. Out of the box, 107 only has bass and treble controls. It's not until you unlock it with the Tune It app are you going to have all the controls that you're looking for.
All right.
Life needs a bass knob. If you have a Pioneer, you need a bass knob. That's for sure.
All right. So, hey guys. So I'm a Pioneer fan. I have a S10 truck, Chevy S10. And I went to the TS series 16, the 6.5 components, and the 8604 amp. My tweeter started smoke. I cut them off, but the amp started clipping when I raised my volume.
Wow.
So what do you think?
Well, what do you think?
Well, you burned the amplifier.
No? Really? Right through the amplifier bad?
I mean, he got already the tweeters out.
Right, it's clipping still.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but what caused the tweeters to clip? Here's the thing. Okay, anytime an amplifier goes into protection, the first thing you want to do is unscrew everything from the terminals. So if it's a 4-channel amp, unscrew all the speakers, turn the amplifier on, see if it turns on. If it immediately goes into clip with nothing attached to it, the amp's dead. If it doesn't go into clip with anything attached to it, grab a digital multimeter and start testing wires to see if there's continuity to ground, see if you have a shorted wire or something like that. Or you could hook up one speaker at a time until the amplifier shuts back down. Obviously that's not as exciting because you could blow the amplifier up by doing that.
Well,
but
the amplifier is turning on.
Yeah, so but it's going into protection.
But as soon as he started like raising the volume, it's going in protection.
So it sounds like there's a short.
I'm thinking it's a short.
It sounds like a short. So what you need to do is disconnect, hook up one speaker, turn it up, see what happens.
Yeah.
If it doesn't clip, hook up a second speaker, turn it up, see what happens. The other thing too is you need to be able to see what kind of voltage you got coming into the amplifier. Hey, I'm late. It's okay, buddy. You need to know what kind of voltage is getting into the amplifier. So if you don't have a digital multimeter, make a trip up to Walmart, spend $30 to get one, set it to voltage. It's got a continuity tester. We talk about these things all the time in the videos to just kind of help you guys out as far as, you know, what you need to do. But we're okay. We're tired, probably just like you.
Yeah.
You know? He went to the beach. He took his daughter to the beach to build sandcastles. I saw.
Who?
Ada.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Looked like a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
We have the
We have sandcastles in the back?
No. Right here we have a festival sand.
Oh, yeah. Festival
water.
Sand?
Yeah.
Yeah, where they build the giant sandcastles. Is that going on right now?
No, it's over.
Oh, thank God.
No. How wanted to go?
I've got some clients. Fro here. Thanks so much. Okay. Smoke from any speakers is never a good thing. Probably is doomed. Yeah, no, that's for sure.
I got some clients from here. Thanks.
Harbor Freight might have a cheap digital multimeter for $5. Yeah. That is true. Harbor Freight does have, and sometimes you can get them. Yeah, $5. Yeah. $5, $10, $15. Either way, pick up a digital multimeter.
Yep. Exactly.
You're gonna need one.
Victor, can I add my car to Dino Fernando car lab? Any new speakers?
Make an appointment.
Yeah. You know.
So. Whew.
Wow. Can my factory amp burn off on a channel and the rest of the channel still work? Yeah. I have a 2000. I have a 8200 in the car. Yeah.
So the factory amplifier in the 8200 burn up a channel in the amplifier? I mean, stranger things have happened. I mean, I wouldn't think so because it is one solid IC power chip that does it all. But I mean, yeah, I suppose. Why not?
You think so?
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, it's thin. I would always try a test speaker first, or there again, if you have a digital multimeter, set it to AC. You can put it on the back of the radio and see if you get any movement compared to any of the other channels.
Yeah.
Depending on the car, but it's thin. I'm gonna say it's thin. So I would definitely try to test it with another speaker.
All right, let's see.
The Bang & Olufsen speakers are replaceable in the Audis? Oof. Yeah, I mean, I suppose, but you gotta,
Do more research.
Yeah, you're gonna need to know
what's going on
and see what's going on there.
Yeah. Alright, can I use high level and low level inputs on my DM-A10 at the same time as long as you're using a inputs?
I don't know why you'd want to, but I don't honestly know. I don't think it's set up that way. I honestly don't know. That's kind of a weird question why you'd want to do that. I mean, I get some scenarios where that might be useful, but I don't know why anyone would want to do high level and low level into that. I mean, I suppose as long as they're not overlapping channels. So if you have like channels 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 RCAs, 5 and 6 is high level, 7 and 8 would be high level, and so on and so forth. I suppose you probably could, but I don't know why you'd want to.
Alright, I have 2 amps, Alpines, 4 channel, and 1000 watts mono amp type R. Components and a kicker comp R10. What kind of wire should I use? I have right now 4-gauge wire. Well, what we do is we normally run 4-gauge wire for each amplifier. So
get a second 4-gauge.
Get a second 4-gauge, yeah.
You know, so on a 4-gauge wire, if it's a good quality 100% copper 4-gauge, 80 amps is kind of like the limit if you're gonna do like 2 amplifiers. But yeah, you could go 120. I mean, that's what the fuse is, 120. But power wire is not crazy money, so I would just get a second 4-gauge.
All right. I remember the Alpine 7980 3-disc.
Oh yeah, I had one.
I have one in 1995. I paid $1,000.
Yeah, I had one. I had one, and I had that in the Eclipse, I think. Yeah, I definitely had that in the Eclipse, the Mitsubishi 2003. Yeah. As far there was a question about tweeters. As far as Ford having caps on tweeters, if it's the Sony system, the tweeters are active from the amplifier, so probably not going to have caps on them. It's just going to be active. If channels 5 and 6 in the amp and radio don't have a dedicated sub out, you might use both high and low level increased signal into the amp. Okay, I get it. Yeah, that makes sense. Way to go, Jeremy. All right. Wasn't thinking that. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, but Jesus, buy a better radio.
Alright, I just install a new head unit, audio control DQ61. ARC audio, yeah?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. ARC audio, 1200.6 amps.
Okay.
Sound great, but I'm just wonder why when I start the car or put the AC, the amps and the LOC comes on, even when the radio is off.
Yeah, because you're using the GTO circuit. The GTO great turn-on circuit has, and a lot of the auto turn-on circuits use either they use a current sensing or a DC offset. And what it does is it's looking for like that, and so you're going to get a lot of falses. So like anytime you use them in a modern car and it's set for DC offset or signal sense, as soon as you unlock the car, the amp turns on, and then once the car goes back to sleep, the amp turns off. It's just how the high level, low level systems work, so you don't have to go find an accessory in the car, because finding the accessory in the car can sometimes be worse. Now, if you don't want to use the GTO circuit built into it, if you can find an accessory wire, you can run the accessory, go into your audio control, turn off GTO, run the accessory wire in to the audio control, and then it will still turn out, and that'll stop that from happening. But if it's not causing any problems, don't worry about it. It's okay.
Yeah.
So any 3-way are freaking value at the unmatched at that price point. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We haven't done those.
No, not yet, no.
No, I don't think we'll get those.
Alright, does the noise from a camera sound similar to the engine noise?
Sound similar? I've never heard a camera make noise. I've seen the screen.
I see a screen, like making like lines and...
if you're getting lines on your camera from like power, then you just need like a power line noise filter. PAC makes a power line noise filter that will fix that. I think we have a video from the install bay that shows you what to get.
All right. Do you respond to this? I want to replace my factory tweeters in my 2012 Explorer Limited.
Yeah,
okay.
I got that one.
All right. I'm sorry, my subs are P3s, D4s, 10s.
Okay.
Not P3s. So the 750 amp, that would be nice.
Okay.
All right. On the Alpine deck, that allow you to turn off the internal
amplifier.
I see. Does the extra power go to you pre-out?
No.
Voltage?
No. It just makes it. It just keeps it from heating up. So Alpine has a cool feature. They've had this for a while that you could turn off the IC power amp if you're not using it. It's just mainly for heat and so the radio doesn't have to draw and get as hot. So turning something off that you're not using is a great benefit. It doesn't change anything else in the radio, it just turns it off. It's like flicking off a light switch. When I have an epicenter hooked up, do I use the bass knob or the epicenter knob to control the bass? Well, okay, so the epicenter knob controls the epicenter, and your subwoofer level control controls the subwoofer level. They're two totally different knobs, so at the end of the day, you need both if you want to control the volume and the effect. It's not one for all for one. It's the cops, run! Okay.
All right, so I want to use a 4-channel.
The 1330 is better. Okay, go ahead.
1330 is better. Yes. I want to use a 4-channel high level to my factory Bose amp.
Okay.
And the center channel output, so I can keep my center channel.
Okay. What kind of car is it?
I have no idea.
So there's a lot of things going on anytime you want to add a high level to low level off of a Bose system. You know, we talked about these in some of the videos. You know, depending on what year the car is and what Bose system you have, you know, you might have preamp level input going into that Bose amplifier. If it's an older system, we have variable voltage control. You know, as far as, you know, you also have to figure out how many channels are coming out of the amplifier to use the high level to low level. I mean, a 4-channel high level to low level on a system that has 6 channels of output isn't going to work. If the Bose system has a tweeter output and a mid-range output, you're going to need 4 channels just to sum the thing together so you can get a front output. So, domestic non-blows. So there's a lot going on to just slapping a high level to low level adapter in there. If it's an older GM, I think PAC even makes one for the older GMs back in the old GM style Bose adapter before Amp Pro. They used to have something like that.
All right.
So there's a lot to think about.
All right. What do you think? 2010 Dodge Ram. What's better? Change the dash 3.5, like replace it for another 3.5, or put tweeters with adapters?
So I just had this conversation with a guy last week. I said, okay, so here's what we got. He had a Dodge Ram, basically the same year. What is the end game here? What are we trying to do? Do we want to go for loud overall, just crazy, obnoxious, loud sound? Or are we trying to do something that's going to have some imaging and sound quality? So the question was, do you want to put a 6x9 tweeter component in the dash to where we can have that sound? Or do we just want to go with like a 3-way 6x9 and a 2.5 3-way in the dash and just go for overall loudness? If we want overall loudness, add the 3.5, add the 3-way 6.5, throw some monster subs in it, and it'll just be loud. If you want to get some imaging or some sound quality, or
I pick the 6x9.
You know, then do the 6x9 component set. If you already have a 3-way set of 6x9s in the door and you just want to replace the 3.5 so you can have more mid-range up in the dash, then go with the 3.5. Because all the tweeter's going to give you is more sound. So, you know, what is the best processor for Pornhub? I have no idea. A Fire Stick?
Alright, for the DMA10 2010 Maxima, I meant low level input to the factory amp.
Okay, what?
He want low level input to the factory amp. The DMA10. Remember?
Right.
High level, low level. Still.
I don't understand.
After doing my install, I have new appreciation for the hard work that you guys do.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. Debating between a DDX 795 and a 9904S. Want best Android capability like the 795, but the better. So the DDX 795 and the 9904S are not even on the same playing field per se. I can tell you right now that if you have the money for the DDX 9904S, you're gonna want it. It's a lot easier to deal with. You get the Android Auto, which is really nice. You'll find you love that a lot compared to just Bluetooth whatever. Hey, take it easy, Jason. Nice. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Thank you, Jason. See you later.
Patreon, Teespring, and my bank account. So, I mean, if you have the money for the 9904, definitely do the 9904. If you have the money for the 9905, spring for the 9905. I can tell you I'm still rocking the 9905 in my car and I don't want to give it back. I can tell you that right now. I love the 9905. It's an incredible radio. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous.
Alright. Alright, out of topic. Do you shoot film or digital?
Digital.
Or only on digital?
I only do digital. You know, when I first got into cameras, right before film decided to die, I bought a Canon, you know, DSLR, and I think I used it like 3 or 4 times, and it went on the shelf, and I never used it again. I took the lens off of it, and I think I gave the lens away to somebody.
Yep.
But I still have the camera. I shoot digital, so my primary camera, when I'm not filming here, I use a Canon 5D Mark IV, and I have a Canon 7D Mark I and II, and I have a Canon 5D Mark II. So those are the 4 cameras I typically will shoot with if I need to do something. I also have like I gave your daughter the 30D. That's right, my 40D died. Then of course we have the 2 80Ds here and the SL1.
Hey, they both just scored. Nice.
Awesome. So, are you going to start a Patreon? We have a Patreon.
Yep.
Patreon wall. No, I'm not going to do a Patreon wall. It just goes on to the end of this video when we put it on YouTube. We really don't have room to write on the wall, and this is the waiting room, so I really don't want to write on that. But yeah. So that's all right. So that's camera talk. That's what Dean said.
Yeah, what Dean said.
All right. Well, hey, that puts us pretty close to an hour. Nice camera setup. After using the 5D Mark II was too painful to use. I loved my 5D Mark II, man. I ran that thing into the ground. I still love that camera. Although, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I love my 5D Mark IV a lot better.
Yeah.
I had a blast with it. I don't get to shoot it as much as I want to, which kind of sucks. But... And the reason why I have the 7D is because I sometimes want the extra reach because I have a 300 f2.8 that I shoot with, the big white heavy sucker. So I like to use the 7D Mark II on that so that I can get a little bit extra reach, a little bit crop factor. I believe it has like it has a high crop factor.
I'd say when are you guys going to do Hardwire?
Let's talk about that, man. DM me or whatever the heck that's called. Call me. Let's talk about it. Have already give you my number. Or just Facebook me and I'll give you my number and we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Alright, if you talk to the pack guys, let them know when they have the customers the new pack Amp Pro for GM. Well, Jeremy's on here. He actually works for Jeremy Dorn. He's right there. He works for Amp and he'll tell you the same thing, is that we're shooting for 1DX Mark II. Yeah, I would like that one, Andrew. Not this year, though. I think they're still shooting for June. I think right now we're shooting, and trust me, you're not the only one waiting for the Amp Pro for GM. I got customers lined up. So, yeah, it'll be nice.
Yeah.
All right. So,
all right, guys.
Mark II, by the way, thanks for the advice. All right, guys, we're going to let you go. Oh, wait, hold on. Off-topic question, Dean. What did you think of The Last Jedi? Yeah, we'll call it that. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, this has been a great Monday night. We will see you again live Saturday on YouTube. Patreon, if you guys want to support us. If you want a t-shirt, teespring.com. Oh, real quick, Old School Car Stereo is doing a fundraiser for a friend of his for the industry that passed, or whose wife passed away. They're going to do a GoFundMe thing. He's selling t-shirts on Teespring, and the profits from that are going to go to this guy's GoFundMe page. I bought us each one. I forgot to tell you that today. So I went ahead and bought 2 t-shirts. So head over there. If you don't want ours, definitely check out his. DNFToolDrawer.com will take you to the places where we sell, where we show the tools, and you can take links over to Amazon or whatever you want. You guys have a wonderful night as always, and we'll see you Saturday. See you later. Bye. Oh God, falling off the couch.